Su, bandua mambo.
Unlocks phone. Right.
Locks phone nani atatuguide?
Unlocks.
Su, bandua.
Oh, why are you locking the phone?
Unlocks phone.
Okay.
Sasa tunafuatanisha hivi.
Su, mwanzo. Before.
First things first.
Usikimi unapeleka mbio, uniambie tunaanza na
Bandua
gani?
mambo, su.
Uniambie tunaanza
bwana.
na gani?
Su.
Hiyo ni mambo gani umeshinda ukisema?
Ya kubandua. Balinadi mimi haya mambo nayapenda. Ile to cooperation.
Tukiambiwa tutoe episode, it's because of you guys. It's because of you guys. Kaende.
Nudity. Itakuwa YouTube.
Shanibai sex.
So niponge mkono. Nakushukuru sana.
Nice doing business.
Amekuosha. Hiyo ni nice doing wash.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway,
order ya episode.
What happened?
Order ya episode.
Nimebeat tu. Bwana, mimi kasha beat bwana.
Utanywa maji? Usipi maji.
Niwaambie kwa nini? Tangia Januari kufikia
hii kitu yote umebuild up tu ni kitu tunataka kusema. Haya, tuambie kwa nini
kufikia Januari till now. Bwana. Mambo kanifanyikia. Mwanzo ndoa, pili watoto,
guys.
Shapata ka junior tayari. But it's been nini? Yeah, ni character.
Nilikuwa na what the hell? Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this. Acha tuanze.
Acha junior ni
ukajua huyo.
Time out.
Yeah, but anyway. Do you know mwaka imeisha, guys?
Guys, Christmas.
The year is clashed.
Na inakani kama tu elections ilikuwa hii mwaka.
I know. Kumekuwa na a lot going on mpaka ufeel leo mwaka imeanza nikaisha. We're just here and it's December. Drink December.
Yeah, time is flying.
Mwaka sherehe.
Yeah. And that's why
On that note,
on this episode we are brushing through everything that happened from January 1st, 2023 up to now. December, somewhere around mwisho. Yeah. Without further ado, hata mimi nasikia kitu na vibrate. Ina distract.
Sisi mzetu.
I'm trying to
it's not here.
I'm trying to build
it's
some intro.
It's not here.
Let's get to
anyway.
Yeah, on that note, welcome to the final episode of the year 2023.
It's been a year
of the Pitstop show, where we do things, where we talk about trending topics, where we talk about
health.
We talk about current affairs, entertainment, and this also you get to love, and learn. All right? Yeah. So mambo ni kama hayo ya Pitstop. But before we start,
anaitwa nani?
Yes sir!
The one and only.
Je me tous le pipité.
Mwaka imeisha. Guys,
we have done it.
I'm lucky happy because you know, yeah, we've done it
from when we started, the ideas, the frustrations.
So I'm lucky happy that is happening. Na pia tu mwaka inaisha. December is always just that month. You just get to, you know, kujibamba. The mood starts up around November 25th.
Yeah.
No, not a Rigiji. Rigiji ana mambo mobi hii season.
Yeah.
Ako tu
wamenyamaza wote.
Ako tu coffee katewas.
ile bibi yake.
Anizo mambo mingi sijui ile mzee ya maandamano na sijui.
Amechoka.
Yeah. Everyone is chilling. Everyone is apart from number 1. Yeah, bado
Kenya one.
anatembea proper.
I don't think there's a time it stops.
Speaking of kutembea, hii mwaka Kenya one has really made so many trips to a point
Many trips into the country.
Is it Kenya Kwanza or
He makes trips to Kenya.
Sorry?
is it Kenya Kwanza ama unaongelea president?
No, Kenya one. Okay. President William Ruto, yeah, has made quite a number of trips
Into the country.
yeah. I see.
Amekuwa wetu siku hizi, almost akuwe wetu.
Yeah, ametembea into many countries. So much so that ameanza kuridiculiwa, and now people are switching the narrative and they're saying it's too much to a point of you're now making state visits to Kenya. Unakam tu ku change wardrobe.
Unapitia.
Yeah.
It's just
Uko
passing
Rachel.
through.
Wika suti mbili.
Ile zake na King Charles.
Hakuja kuchukua napita.
Zile bibi zake na Charles.
Umenipata. Hata King Charles
Umenipa
when
bahati
he
tu.
came. Ni bahati tu umenipata. I was on my way out.
Kuna ile emoji ya rocket.
Yeah. And generally too, that's how the Kenya Kwanza administration imekuwa kisenshariwa, just from the top man all the way to
It's not just the president.
It's not just the president.
Someone is always just mahali.
Yeah.
Someone's always.
Na delegation ya COP.
Delegation.
Wako kila mahali sasa.
Wanasema etio we just sent 55 people around walilipiwa na gava.
51.
51. But pale kwenye list tunawaona.
Mambo yenu tunayajua.
But anyway,
They are defending it kusema ni jobs wanatafuta, opportunities, money for the country, but
How true
that's
is
up
it?
to
and that's
everyone's
that also connects to when you wamekuwa associated na scandals, scams and big cases across the year. You hear Ruto wasijua ameenda like 5 countries, gotten close to $2 billion dollars. Na hiyo yote it's not seen doing much work on ground. And tunaona pia scandals. Actually kumekuwa na a couple of scandals. Tunaweza zipitia we brush through them. Zenye zimekuwa hapa na pale. Starting with a big oil scandal.
Cha mafuta ndio hapo juu. Hapo.
Bafta yepi kulikuwa hata na bafta 2.
Edible na petroleum products. Yeah.
Maliza wa Kenya wote.
And now
Finish them.
I'll take up the oil one.
Okay.
Hiyo ndo imenikoroga sana. So
As petrol station owners.
yeah, sana. So there's this case, a lady called Anne. Actually, Ikitu, it went through the government, then wakaleta, and everyone now is saying she was used as a conduit.
Yeah.
Same story.
Yeah.
Alikuwa na rate ni
Alikidnapiwa. Yeah. And now unfortunately, looking at everything from a bigger lens, unaona tu venye oil prices imekuwa really crazy. Oil prices ziko at a soaring high level, while globally
they're supposed to be going down.
Watu wanasema things are going down.
Yes.
And which now brings me to the G2G thing.
Raila.
Hiyo G2G, Raila amekuwa hiyo ni ammunition. G2G ni government to government deal. Kenya ili strike that deal with the Gulf countries. Su ningekuwa na buy mafuta kwa Su with dollars. But now Su is selling that oil to me with shillings, which now was set to make things a bit cheaper because you're buying things in shilling. Yeah, because pia dollar ilikuwa juu. And it turns out to be the opposite. I mean, G2G tumechezwa pia. I'd say that's the biggest scam of our century. If not the administration, kimetulamba bwana. Kimetulamba. Yeah, I mean, actually, my argument too ni all this year has been, in as much as this thing already tushajua ni scam. Why don't you just come, talk to us? If anything uki-explain, Wakenya watatulia. Just come and say, bora uongee. So you guys are just doing things without, speaking about it. Tuko tu, we have to follow up what this case happened, what media is saying, what da 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 da. Yeah. He said, she said. Hey.
Scandal ingine nani? There was fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
Tumesubsidize.
Yeah.
Kama wakulima hebu.
Wakulima Association.
No. Mambo ya kilima. The struggles tukaambiwa ati fertilizer ipunguzwe bei, kumbe ni ya bure.
Yeah, Russia. Yeah.
Wow.
Russia.
Gava inakuja inawapatia na uzizi.
Yeah.
Sasa tumeuzia
At a cheaper price.
Yeah. What a scam.
Yeah. Hiyo kitu ilikuwa iko free, man.
Zote reminds me pia na story ya jobs. Mliona hii juzi ilikuwa na trend ya jobs.
Exporting. Yeah.
Kumekuwa na we exporting
labor.
To export labor. I don't know how many thousands a week, and also tumepata deal na Amazon na Google.
Yani yuko Amazon wana check their numbers every day.
If you look at the entire nini ya Amazon na hizo, never mind alikuwa anashinda akisema Amazon na Apple, unashangaa which is which. So ukiangalia workforce yao na uangalia hizi hundreds of thousands alikuwa anasema ni za Kenya peke yake. Unashangaa tu hii haifanyi kazi. But then again mnaambiwa ni
digital jobs. I know. Brings me back to point here. Talk to us about it. Or you just come with pomposity. Yay, digital jobs. Nobody knows what you mean. So, I mean, it's as easy as saying, we have exported 200,000. There's nothing to show for it. Hakuna proof, hakuna nini. But see, as Mwangaza says, kabati. Kaende. Yeah, it's a slogan. Inakuanga slogan yake. No. Inakuanga slogan yake. Yeah, ever since campaign. Ni kaende. Kabati, yeah.
Then you utasema to which impeachment.
No. Yeah.
Wewe mwingine pia kwa agenda.
Sasa hata tumeamsha.
Kawera
Mwangaza's.
And the Meru County.
Mwangaza ameangaziwa huu mwaka. Ajejeje, makesi zimemfanya. Saga ni the county assembly haitaki the governor. Because they say the governor is apparently conspiring to work without the MCAs and everyone. Wow. And now she's all into what is this? When you hire your own people. Nepotism, yeah. Nepotism. Apparently amepewa a county office, which is unconstitutional.
Road named
I know, an entire road, a dirt road. So so now the conversation ni, she does not want to work with the the MCAs. Actually wanatukanana proper. And now the MCAs and the MPs wanarudisha.
So this year, how many impeachments did we have? Zameru. This was the second.
There were two, yeah. There were two.
Na bado wamesema.
And funny thing, they've gone back to court.
Yes.
No, they want to dissolve the entire county assembly. Wako, you guys are messy, amwelewani. Kabati. Kaende. Sasa hadi nyi MCAs. Everyone checks. If we have to go for by elections, we now start from a clean slate. But I mean, if things are that messy, can we just find order? Rigiji alikuwa amepewa mandate ya kusolve your fracas.
Well, to mediate. I saw such
yeah. Kulikuwa na something about mediation. Hata yeye alishindwa. Ako solvini vitu zenu. Speaking of hata hiyo court case. Kumekuwa na court cases kadhaa pia mwaka. I'm trying to think of one of the biggest ones. Probably Baby Sagini. You remember Baby Sagini? Yeah, the eyes were gouged out.
By family.
Yeah. By family members. But yeah, unfortunately by family members.
Led by who was implicated? Granny.
The granny, yeah. Yeah, people walikuwa na attached to. Yeah, I mean, if anything, grandmothers no wakwanga associated with love to the grandkids. Yeah. But yeah, this was unfortunate. The entire case will end up that it was some sort of witchcraft thing and everything.
Organ traffic.
Yeah, something close to that.
The baby was 3.
Sorry?
3 years.
Yeah. The baby was 3. So the baby, I don't want to say fortunately, aliishi. Which
Yeah, because there are some circumstances sasa anaishi nazo.
Be forced to leave.
Yeah.
Blind.
Yes.
And plus the trauma, the story.
Yeah.
Headlines kwa kila mali ataziona years to come. Itakuwa unfortunate. It's going to be unfortunate.
Hata yeah, grow up zitakuja tu kuzi.
Yeah.
Sitaki kucheka but yeah.
No offense.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Yeah. Another one pia ni Babu Owino versus
DJ who?
DJ Evolve.
DJ Evolve.
Hey, but hiyo kesi kikuja kuisha tu. DJ Evolve said mimi si kuona. No.
Gani? Akimani. The thing that money do to you.
What a gun.
Short.
No, a gun. What do you mean a
Short,
gun?
I know I was short, yes. But others
Which now, Adi now, in retrospect, unaangalia tu huko the level of compromise yenye uko kwa such cases. This is such a huge case yenye hadi inaweza fanya Babu a leave office. But simply because I think well speculations ni do inacheza. Because why would he just opt all of a sudden
to forget
package.
And at that time hata before the court had all that ilikuwa Babu offered to pay for his medical checkups and recoveries, and alikuwa na pay
familia alimu
upkeep and everything. So
now
basically alikuwa support hadi aliwamovisha tu
akapewa gari na driver.
So I mean if the family does all that to you ako bwana hata nataka kuniseti bwana
mimi nikishatoa hiyo package ukishatoa hiyo package ile lazima mimi sijamuona Royal Media sijamuona Royal Media
Babu no yeah, and unfortunately in as much as Babu is scot free, DJ Evolve is recovering apparently pole but you know it's still recovery bado pale KX bado every time tu unaonanga tu Babu analimwa
kwanza every time he purports every time he purports to speak about in just something to imefanya this is this you
question is it
imekuwa crazy but that was a very interesting case of the year.
Chiloba
Ezra hiyo ilifungua mwaka hata
it was the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I remember
it was big. It was murdered LGBTQ activists.
But what was interesting was how it panned out. At first, what was it's a case of a homophobic attack, and then later ikakam ku play about ni ilikuwa affair. Ilikuwa an affair. Yes. It was an alleged affair. So wow.
Na kaekwa kwa suitcase. What a way to die.
He was dismembered.
He was kunjwad. Even ndani ya suitcase vizuri kafungwa.
Na ndo ikakuwa it can be folded into a suitcase. So I guess the bones were ilikuwa umeumizwa vibaya.
Kunjwa hivi inaingizwa.
And by the end it was Edwin Chiloba.
Yes.
It's Edwin Chiloba.
We said Ezra.
We said Ezra. Ezra is
who also had
another scandal.
Yes.
Ezra atujamua. Ezra is still very much alive.
But hako CA.
I resign.
But then later it turned out to be ilikuwa about a mortgage scam at the Communications Authority. Na watu walikuwa
that was being victimized to ama.
Who was being victimized?
Chiloba.
The internet was on his side.
Really?
I think Twitter was on his side.
Victimized by who? By the government? I think tu ilikuwa ile tu the corporate whatever we can't fire you, you just resign. But really kesho kutwa inatokea dosia because it was an audit report. So si ati ni allegation, ilikuwa no audit report inaonyesha he wired a mortgage to his private account. A private company's account, alafu kulikuwa na watu bado kwa CA walikuwa wanaendelea kulipangwa ni nini, walisha transfer, walisha switch jobs but bado wanalipangwa vitu zenye nilifaa kwa zilishaka. It was a whole it was a ni scheme ya pesa. Ilikuwa
switching gear. Nimekumbuka Shakahola.
Where?
Pastor Mackenzie.
We even went international.
Kenya, everyone was in
kila mtu alikuwa death toll umefika
every other day tumetoa mili ngapi.
Bodies were being exhumed.
Na unajua inaendelea. Watu wanasema ati they were being I saw last week kulikuwa na wameanza exhumation tena.
Which means people are still being buried.
They're still being they were more in the forest bado wanaendelea kutolewa. Na bado kunanyesha. So kama hata wanawapata na kuna bua.
I know. But there was a big question yenye jai ansariwa. These bodies after postmortem they were found without some organs. So now people started speculating, was this organ trade? Cover up ni religion?
Okay.
Or people were just gullible and this was just another occurrence to your cult?
Begs the question.
Big question.
Begs the question. Shakahola massacre kila siku 9 p.m.
That was
quite a big
it ran for like 6 months.
It did.
That thing was big.
Kwa international media, CNN, Kenya cult death toll.
BBC walikuwa. Actually hata journalists walikuwa.
Walikuwa wamekamp huko.
Trying to figure out what's going on. But now Mackenzie yako behind bars.
He's always, every time there's a hearing, he's always kuna some very interesting details. The other day he said that sijui mimi niue pia mimi nizike kama watu wangu juu hamnipei light, hamnipei food, yote juu.
It's so dramatic.
So you remember how he was summoned like the first arrest vile alikujua na Lexus kubwa akapelekwa kwa DCI blah blah blah, like alikuwa anaenda ni kama anaenda kupeana some big speech, is a dignitary akienda kwa DCI. Vitu zimechange.
Alikuwa anaambia journalist, ndugu yangu si hata niletee maziwa na mkate.
It's like a joke to him.
Nitafutie kama maziwa nje unakula
juzi ama sahi
mara ya
kwanza akiwa ndani
time alikuwa ameanza kuingia eti ndugu yangu unajua kwa huko nje unakula mimi huko ndani si
like we are a joke to you.
Nitafutie kama maziwa
hizi basi maziwa ni luxury
mkate afadhali
sahi hizi t-shirt siku hizi anaitisha light anasema nimefungiwa nyumba ina light
food
just kill me
ainuliwe Yesu
kill me and bury me in Shakahola.
And pia away from Shakahola I'm trying to think of kitu kama maandamano.
Which is what exactly when tumesema international media nimekumbuka Shakahola ndo ilitoa sasa after maandamano dialogue. That's not fun to cover. Juu maandamano ilikuwa kwanza international, they love, for some reason they love such things. In Kenya
watatuma Kibera Madhare lenses mawe kirushwa hivi.
But
maandamano was a big thing.
And it went on.
Hata siku kuenda job, are we really going to work? Hata mnafika job, are we even going home?
I was going home. I used Ngong Road. Pale junction.
Amngepita
junction. So this day baba alikuwa anatoka Kawangware. Yenda alikuwa anaenda. So instead of coming towards junction kushuka hivyo
Ngong
Road towards town, alipiga U-turn akaenda kaingilia showground. So ndo ashuke Kibera. So there's a connection from Ngong Road showground Kibera. So between showground and junction, hiyo rende yote alivuta from Ngwaro wamekampa hapo. Tear gas nani wako hapa GSU and anti-terror police unit.
Okay.
Walikuwa
yani polisi. Sema tu polisi.
British media. So so I'm narrating my very traumatizing
with your British accent.
So tear gas.
So how did you survive?
And for some weird reason, they didn't feel the tear gas. Before that thing, the canister explodes. Inarudishwa.
Shauri yenu. Hata there's a photo of someone akichukua.
Kijana yuko hapo wakati huo. Ndio nimefika hapo junction. Literally kwa
Shopping ama ulikuwa na dinner?
Hakuna no as in junction on transit.
Oh wow.
Kanisa imerudi hivi watu wameanza kukohoa. Machozi kukohoa. I knew hapa ni kubaya. Damu yangu. Bububo. Nikajua damu. Hapa ni done deal. So the only option was to hepa inside junction.
So ukaingia junction.
Kufika kwa entrance ya junction, gate imefungwa. Wanasema no, how will we know that you guys ni wezi?
Yes,
yeah,
sure.
how will we know that you guys are part of that?
Even you.
I know.
Your fancy fans, guys.
Me too.
I know my rights.
Hey, yeah, so the only thing in Yelini save, I checked my
ID, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You tusaidia sana.
Oh, really?
I'm a journalist.
Tusaidia sana.
So ndo nikaingia and the moment ilifunguliwa, a few people came inside plus mimi.
Nyuma yako.
Yeah, and immediately I was inside. Canisters. Proper sasa. Zingine hata zilikuwa zinaingia junkie. Not the canisters themselves but the smoke. Yeah, and after a while tuko na ishi ilikuwa imefika around 6:30 close to 7. Yeah. So I opted for a bike. Bike inanipitisha wapi? Huko ndani Kawangware. Where the chaos is. Hey, Vanessa.
From chaos to chaos.
Ainuliwe juu.
Ainuliwe.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, it was my second time kupigwa na tear gas.
Maandamano.
Yeah.
That was the maandamano experience. So.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the entire.
No, my problem with maandamano ilikuja after saa ikwe tumeanza we as media tumeanza saa kuumizwa. Sasa hapo ndo ilikuwa
okay.
Maandamano.
Karibu Jesu atuache. Unakumbuka?
Jesu
by the way mnamuona Pitstop.
Karibu atuache huko Kibera.
The glory of God.
Walitakiwa na guns, yeah? Walitakiwa kwa Jesu.
Kuna Jesu utaweka ile video.
Jesu watu kaa 10 walifinyana kwa double cabin.
Jesu wako tu hapo na
kuna former schoolmate alitext who ni Jesu nimeona kwa TV.
It is.
Jesu was bad.
Yenye maandamano was a time. What a time to be alive.
What mattered was safety. I mean at least Jesu akona sisi.
Hata wewe uko na sisi.
Hata nyinyi mko na mimi.
Wasiwa uko na sisi.
Nini? Au kuchoke na tear gas.
I mean nilichoke yes but
Still,
it wasn't bad as compared to Jesu's ordeal.
That was maandamano.
Before tuingie pale kwenye entertainment and what has been happening kwa entertainment circles. Matthew Wangara was also a big thing.
Big.
What's her name? It's a
Indivoli. I know
yes, it's some interesting
Indivoli
Western Kenya name.
Yeah. So Makarao amekuwa ki brag with that
busted her.
You know, the bust of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, because Matthew Wangara, it's this mama lady who was busted with a whole lot of weed
and cash.
And there people say she was the biggest weed supplier in town. Akabastiwa na bado weed na supply was
bad sana. Sasa hata kesi iko. Where is the case?
Where did the case go? Zilisha tu.
Ako wapi? Mbona yeye angeleshangi press?
Yeah. And people always ask, weed yenye police bust.
Every time.
Unakwanga
tu na mtu ameshikwa.
2 tons.
Yes.
Sijui 5
pale at DCI Kenya Twitter.
NPS. Where does
magunia tu?
Yeah.
Big question.
Yeah.
Big question.
My opinion, which is not a popular opinion, they take it back to the market.
Of course.
And they make money out of it.
That's a popular opinion. Of course, that's what they smoke it and they also sell it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just know because for weed to survive in the streets, they know who's selling them.
Yeah.
They know where weed is, and if weed is illegal, then siwangekuwa na bust every day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would also say they kind of benefit one or another from this thing.
Also, Madhe, kitambo hiyo story ya Madhe ikue, I mean, for her to be the woman, the big shot they purported to be, kwani ameanza last week ndo akakuwa Madhe.
And we knew her from
exactly.
It's giving one of this Pablo and these big cases that we will collaborate up to the point where you don't do the thing I want
or you under pesa.
Yeah. If you just mess up a bit, that's when I bust you.
Yeah. Questions, many questions.
Zenye hazitawahi jibiwa. with the
Scandalous.
current justice system we have. Yeah, because at say everyone is chapaying the judiciary at you guys are under the armpit of the executive, you guys have been manipulated and everything. But tunangoja housing levy, we see how it will go.
Tax.
Yeah.
The whole tax.
Taxes
tax
this
and
year.
KRA is an entire thing. KRA. Goods coming in, watu wanaleta watoto t-shirt kutoka Amsterdam.
What was the cap? 75,000. If an item is above 75 Gs unailipia tax. And so imagine you travel and you bring things for your loved ones.
Yeah, of which obviously
someone just opens the entire suitcase hapo, starts scattering them.
Baka kufungua mabox.
Like God, this is cologne. It's always nice when you gift someone unwrapped.
Yes.
I'm a phone. Like why would I gift it is so I can't give you a phone and it's unwrapped. That's what I feel. This is new.
I won't understand.
Yeah, which is very uncouth by the way. It's very it's not respectful. Yeah, it's very dehumanizing actually. I mean, can you just do it respectfully? See lazima. And actually juzi watu walistorm. Did you see that video?
I saw the video but I couldn't tell the context. Watu walikuwa na comment nini na but I didn't get anyone mwenye alisema nini.
So someone said kwa hiyo checkpoint people just chose to kama continue tufuateni if you guys want to do that. But beyond that beyond a very unpopular tax thing, pia taxes, housing levy, which other tax? NHIF ikapanda.
Digital services tax.
Yeah, and pia road maintenance levy I think increasiwa.
Fuel.
Fuel. Don't even touch fuel. Like fuel G2G, we leave it at that.
No, you remember? No, leave G2G alone. You remember the nearly W from Nini to 16.
VAT.
Yes.
They are VAT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hii mwaka tu imekuwa.
And you know the biggest joke of all, taxation ni double. Revenue collection ni less.
Yeah.
So how do you account for all that money? And at the same time, I'm not saying that this should be linked in any way, but I will link it. That's when you see now leaders living a very lavish lifestyle. One of the leaders wearing watches, scaling up to the 4 million mark. The cars they drive, the houses they own. Apparently people are buying homes in Dubai.
It's y'all's taxes, guys.
An MP.
It's y'all's taxes. Y'all's
offshore accounts. And nothing is being said.
Welcome to Kenya kwanza.
Ukiendelea mtanini. Mshikiliwe mtanini.
My lord, I wonder. Yeah?
I wonder.
Na KRA alafu ni kama parastatals zote so whatever sijui kama parastatals ama nini but KRA leads it's closely linked to Kenya Power. Ile scam Kenya Power ametufanya hii mwaka. Blackout. JKIA in a blackout.
JKIA ina hata backup.
What an embarrassment.
Ina hata backup. Hata JKIA imenikumbusha something else but let's stick to Kenya Power kwanza.
The scandals.
Yeah. There's no power and the first person to be sacked was it the CEO
is it
an energy body? I don't remember.
EPRA?
Yeah, I think EPRA. Yeah, it was not EPRA.
No.
It was Kenya Power something. Energy something.
Okay.
Because what walikuwa sema, you should have targeted the energy CS, not this particular individual. But
even stories that inflate token price.
Yeah.
Token, unabai tokens here how much?
Yeah.
75% ni tax token ndo hiyo ingine.
True. There is a legislator alikuja actually Citizen. Na alisema he pays around 710 tokens. And 500 ya hiyo do ndo inalipa tax. Hiyo ingine tu it goes to buy the tokens. Tells you how much inflation iko. I mean, and now try to think if we dissect everything na tax yenye nalipo hapo. You'd be a millionaire by now kama si taxes.
I mean, hata kulipa tokens.
Yeah. And now JKIA
tokens.
So stressful. After
stop.
you and
Yeah, stop.
you stop to do what?
So what are you using lamps now and candles?
What do you do?
You make it romantic, use lamps.
Be creative.
Hey,
You be creative.
hey, unakapitia. What
Be
about
creative.
ironing and if you need to iron and if you
You
need
wear
to
clothes that don't need ironing.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
steamer is
Speaking of
Crazy.
JKIA,
the leaks. I hope ni hapo.
mvua ikanyesha. Eh?
El Nino.
Leaking. Literally, roofs are one of the institutions or the facilities that are deemed to be, international standards.
Jomo Kenyatta.
Jomo Kenyatta International. Yeah. JKIA.
Lakini
Roofs
kunanyesha
leaking.
ndani.
Kwa inanyesha.
Yeah.
Baka hiyo tulienjoyiwa. Is it TZ who like took one knee?
Yeah.
Wewe ulikuwa tu
And actually, which is nasty, kitu tu ilifanya nichoke na kitu yote. I'd understand if I blunder on something, then I just come and so the CS comes and says,
ni mambo ya uhuru.
unajua hata I don't care because I think ni watu the previous administration everything is unye. Tanzania alituchomea hata now they say everything they chomea us with we always respond by you don't know English. Hey, leadership lakini tunajua English. Taxes lakini tunajua English.
English. Tumeingia threshold ya Niger sasa. Like we are on safe Niger threshold.
And Niger is bad.
Airports just kuna nini kuna stima.
And it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, especially as Kenya is deemed to be one of the fastest growing economies.
Kenya, East Africa, it's East Africa.
Let's switch gears to entertainment and something away from all that fracas.
Okay.
Hey, Joano, it's bad, but just know, Gava, mnatucheza.
Wow.
We know
And
that.
we know it.
And we used to. I mean, can you just work? As Onyonka and Sifuna always say, can you just work? Hey, I mean, we are not stupid. Just work.
Kenya wajinga wali.
Hey, wajinga walisha. Just work. And for those who are stealing, we know you.
Ni chongote. Kana Yesu ninakuomba. Ni chongote.
We know
That's
you.
your final.
Yeah, go home with that. We know you. It's very unfair.
So nini imefanyika
Entertainment scene, we have the quack lawyer, Brian Mwenda.
Brian Mwenda. Was it Mwenda or Mwendwa?
Mwenda.
Yeah, Mwenda was a big story.
Yeah, alitupeleka international.
Yeah.
People told him support.
He was being associated with this Suits.
Yeah.
What was the name? Yeah, that character was Suits.
I haven't watched Suits.
You tell us.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I know that because I love Suits.
Okay.
But nimesahau.
Yeah. So he operated as a lawyer.
Mike Ross. No, not Mike Ross. No.
Tukupea minutes.
Sorry.
Ukumbuke.
Mike Ross. Something Ross. Michael Ross. Hey! Continue.
So he operated as a fake lawyer. He dealt with cases for how many years?
Actually, I sold 48 cases.
48 cases in total.
Yeah.
Alafu anamshika at 48.
Which walikuwa wanasema he should have well, we are not advocating for quack law whatever.
Yeah.
But walikuwa wanasema ati alikuwa confident sana akaenda kunini. Apparently he used to represent up to some point.
Alikuwa anajua where to
but then he went to court. Yes, hapo zangu huko ndo alishikiwa.
Yeah, but people on his side, people laughed about it more than complaining.
Si unajua Nairobi ni kubamba.
Nairobi ni kubamba.
We have too many problems.
Nairobi ni
acha afanye do what you need to do.
Do what you have to do. And if anything, he's been making, he's been successful at it.
Yeah.
So if you're good at what you do.
Yeah, I mean.
And people like Barakarua, people like Alonso,
so watu walikuwa side yake.
Watu walikuwa leave that boy.
He's
Yeah. I mean, if these people defend him, they know, yes, you did wrong, but the way you're being treated is also wrong.
It's also just I mean, government is doing so much worse. Tuko nyuma. Watu wanafanya chanini na
tusingie gava.
Uko sawa. Okay.
Damu inachemka bana, damu inachemka. Shikilie. Damu inachemka. Sina raha hivi mnavyoniona. Hebu nani?
Kanjo versus Gloria.
Anaitwa Mtazola. Gloria.
Gloria, no glory for like
No
glory for
alipeleka Kanjo road trip. They went Kampasha, alafu she's recording to mbwa.
Ile time pia Kanjo alikuwa amekuwa too much.
Twende, you want to take rides with me? Let's go, baby. Call your boss. Tell him that lady has taken me on a road trip.
They were now starting to destroy the trolleys watu wa Mayai and Smoky. Then this Kanjo just suddenly decides wacha nifungue mlango ule mbaya. Akaparara wrong number. Kaambiwa ngoja hata ujaingia vizuri.
Ngoja.
Road trip.
Hata zile.
Alifutwa. Kulikuwa na
I don't know.
Kama hakufutwa kulikuwa na threat ya atafutwa. Sakaja aliongea kuhusu story.
Singeingele gari za nyumba.
Yeah. First of all, that was very wrong. You were on the wrong. If ingekuwa escalated to court level, the Kanjo guy will be in trouble.
Kuna musicians.
Wenye
wamedominate Kenya.
True. Imwaka.
Bien. The bad man.
Alusa, why are you talking?
Yeah, Alusa. Where is Alusa topless?
Unakumbuka kama Mito alitengeneza hadi
But I mean, Bien, if I am to rate our artists, Kenyan artists, when you may make good strides this year, Bien will top my list. Or if not top like number one,
among them.
Be among. I mean, it's been a good year for Mr. Alusa.
Despite the Sauti Sol.
And at large, it was the final whatever.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
Falls.
Yes.
Curtain falls
Yeah.
For Sauti Sol, yeah.
And someone said it's one of those situations where you say, na transfer, as we always used to say in high school. Una threaten
Next time.
Yeah. People doubt if these guys will have their last.
Because they're still having small shows.
Yeah, they're still having things. But if that be the case, fine. Alusa has proven to be doing things.
Yeah, also, did Bien was the last alikuwa baki hana project yake personally ama
sorry
if I'm not wrong Bien yake peke yake unakumbuka time previously Polycarp has a whole album Savara
no but alitoa project I think 5 songs ila ilikuwa hadi na kunywa maji
so if that's the case then tulikuwa tumeshaanza kuona direction
we had already
if these people are good they are dope as a group but bado kila mtu sasa kuna ile wakiwa peke yao you see Bien ukisikiza Fancy Fingers hiyo album yake you get now his
I mean this now individual elements coming out but Bien has really stood out hadi anafanya international collabs
nimeona sasa hata anaenda kufanya solo show outside the country Alusa so
that is good
alone najua amezoea kubebana the whole team he's going alone which is
Nyash has done something alikuwa na Shin City bwana Shin City has really been the talk of the year kwa entertainment field nilikuwa nasema entertainment I won. But yeah, Shin City was big. Nyash really brought Nyash out. And watu walikuwa nasema Nyash is him. Unajua kwa ka phrase. Like Nyash is really, the king at his game.
He's the goat.
This guy yako 4th floor. And he's doing majestic things musically. So, I mean, props to him. Nani mwingine mwaka?
Nikaveve kazoze.
Pande moja nikaveve kazoze. Unibebe hata mbele ya kirindi.
Hadi nilikushaanza kuvibe naye.
Kwani mnaitwa? Kwani mnataka kuja?
What's Njesh?
Huyo tu.
Njesh, yeah.
Njesh. Yo.
Yeah. Now you can tell where my concentration lies.
Oh, British media.
British media. Hey, Njesh in it, Njesh, but yeah, Njesh. Yeah.
One hit wonder, I guess.
Where is she now?
That's all we had. She's complaining. I've seen a video today. Wanasema ati they've not earned a single coin from the hit song, which has how many million? So
A couple of millions. What I know normally, ukiamua kumonetize such things, hata Skizzers and Boomplays and Spotify's, you'd get a few coins. So probably either walichezwa ama kuna mtu anakula kwao.
Afu wako wengi, me I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, it's
but
you don't know how to.
Don't know how many people.
Yeah, it's a big band.
Yeah, it's a big band.
So like Ngesh is now the face.
It's the face. At least alipa braces.
Oh.
Out of everything, at least alipata hiyo. At least alipata hiyo. Just squeeze it to a ski. Moving on. Wakadinali. You cannot.
I have a question. What does Wakadinali do? Do they do drill, gengeton, or ngoma za kina jua kali zilikuwa zinaitwa? So rendition yangu gani? What's the genre? Is it gengeton, genge, or drill?
Or is it like a mix of all those things?
Yeah.
Because iko na element of kila kitu umesema. But mostly drill. Nama two guess.
I mean, they have good music. Wakadinali, I've listened to like 2 of their songs. Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
2? Like out of all those songs, 2?
Yeah, I mean, of course, kuna zingine tu, you can't, I mean, streets in a play everywhere. Everyone is blasting. Involuntarily, you get to listen to, you get to consume their content. But zile zenye, like, I'm searching for the song. Yeah, nimetafuta mbili. And so far, so good.
What do you have to say about Wakadinali? What do you have to say?
Nitajembara.
Sorry. That is understandable. That's understandable. I'm a J exclude.
You plead the film.
What have we left out in the
Catchphrases.
Catchphrases.
Hatuwezi kosa kuongelea. Jua Kenya ni wale.
Chapa in it.
God damn it. God damn it. Chopper E fam, you know what I'm saying? Chopper E.
Come on now, Chapai.
God damn it.
Yeah, by the way, Chapai has really done its thing. Imekuwa ikisumbua hii mwaka.
Yeah.
Pastor Mackenzie
kukuramba ukitafutacho.
Alienda actually hiyo day ile day alishikwa I think.
Yeah, maziwa.
Aliona
maziwa ni baadaye.
Peleka kwa maziwa. Alisema mnachokitafuta mkijui
kitawaramba.
Na kitawaramba. Na mkikipata
kitawaramba.
And ever since kitawaramba imekuwa associated with
kimemramba. Yeah. Things are bad.
Mpoa wangu.
Kumekuwa na mpoa.
Permanent wangu. Uko na mpoa. Uko nayo? Nyamna lakini kuna mpoa. Mimi niko na mpoa.
Ndio maana unaongelesha watu vibaya.
Ndio maana hataki nini.
Niko na permanent.
Okay.
Mpoa.
Must be nice.
I'm thinking of it ndio Yeah.
And then
another one. Mambo ni matatu.
Oh yeah.
Hiyo ilitoka kwa sugar scandal.
Sema mambo ni matatu. Either tukutume uende jela either uhame ama tukutume uende vingi.
But hiyo kitu okay.
Akai inaitwa kufanya nini?
Yeah. I mean,
why does he hata akai patent right za hiyo kitu ati
that's what like, I mean you only mean it's either you leave the country, we arrest you or you die.
Yeah. Isn't that a threat?
Me, I didn't know why it was funny.
mpaka watu
Personally,
wakaziandika kwa
kwa
t-shirt.
mashati,
And I was like, okay.
People went big with that.
MC kwa
MC
kila
mambo
mahali.
matatu,
Mambo ni
Mambo
matatu.
ni matatu.
Tuharakishe
Hata
mvua
leaders,
itupate,
hata
sijui
leaders,
nini nini.
yeah, hata leaders
Hey.
pia walianza kusema mambo ni matatu. Which was crazy.
Meru tumesema mambo ni hata Kawira. Wote
Pia
everywhere.
But mimi hadi 2024 tunaingia na kaende kabati. I love that phrase. I really love it. Kabati. I love it.
Okay, habari zenu tena.
That thing is a thing. Najua iko very what
Huyu naye
I've seen it.
sasa kule uko weke zile vitu kwa kichwa.
Ala mbona anatusalimia episode.
Mbona
Nashanga eti habari zenu.
keep up.
So
Keep up,
the
keep
response
up.
was habari zenu tena.
Alikuwa anasalimia watoto wasalimiki. He said it like a million times. Like habari zenu.
Habari zenu. Habari zenu. Habari zenu tena.
Habari zenu.
Juliana kwa
Habari zenu
memes.
tena, si mpaka amefanyiwa interview. Yeah.
Eti habari zenu tena.
Habari
Hapo
zenu. I got you.
Su. Why?
I've seen Musa in Andrew's face.
Yes, wewe amemwendea mrama.
What the hell?
Ameanza kusalimia watu.
I mean, as we wind up, kuna hii ya mwisho. Ya Indo inabamba.
Haibambi. Hii sasa hii haibambi vizuri.
Oh yeah.
Hiyo ibambi Indo inabamba.
Hii ndo inabamba. Na hii
Okay.
na
Na
that's
hiyo
not
mwaka ndo imetubamba.
yeah.
Yeah, 2023 imetubamba.
Na
Tufanyie hiyo kitu ndugu yangu.
Tufungie.
thank you guys for watching all those episodes. See hata hii sasa tunafunga ya hizo episode.
Tufunge na maombi.
13. Tuko 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. But most of all, we'd like to hear highlights gani za mwaka zenye. Kama zenye tumesema, what do you remember about them? Na zenye hatujataja, put them in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
We can't wait to see you in 2024.
2024.
Hatuwezi sema sana, but good things coming.
Some is cooking in it.
Yeah.
Some's cooking in it.
Yeah, so we'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas.